Hello, welcome to the Daily Oracle Pull, or whenever you come across this. It is Timeless Energy. Today we're going to be getting some cards from the Angels and Ancestor Oracle deck. We're going to get a Daily Crystal Inspiration. We're going to get a card from the Super Attractor deck, the Angel Number deck, and the Messages of Cosmic. I just prayed over all of these cards and shuffled them up real good. So what do we need to know today? Collective energy for our best and highest good. Oh. That was a huge old stack. Let's keep going. For our best and highest good. What do we... Okay, you two. One more card, please, and thank you. For our best and highest good. Collective energy. What are we working with? Boom. Okay, I think we end up getting 4 total. Let's look at them. Ooh, Fox Spirit. Wow, I've never pulled that one out of this deck before. And Animal Guardian. Wow. Medicine Guardian and Oracle. Oh my. Okay. Spirit. Okay, Fox Spirit, first and foremost. Trust your talents in changing times. Versatile talents that are going on here. The ability to make moves when other people aren't making the moves. Also, survivor energy going on here. Going through rough histories and learning to act with a quickness in the most direct and efficient way. Also, a real family vibration here too. Because we have this Animal Guardian out next too, you could have like a really close relationship with animals in general, but these cards they're pointing to you needing to trust in your personal intuition, your thoughts, your dreams, your goals, and not push that stuff aside, not second guess yourself, not allow yourself to hear others talk negatively about it. A lot of times too, when we start new endeavors, that's why it's a really good idea to keep those things under our hat, because the moment we talk about it to another person, they'll have an opinion one way or the other. And it can add pressure to a situation, or it can talk us out of it. So if there's something that's been brewing inside of you, you need to trust your talents, especially in these changing times. Right? The world of chaos right now that we're living in, things are changing. And a lot of times too, even from a governmental level, people will have like mandates that have no logic involved. Stay with your gut instinct. We are endowed with this spirit and this power by our creator, whoever that creator is for you, whatever religion it is that you follow, or even if you don't follow a religion, you still have these instincts. They're innate inside with you. They're born within you. You are linked to that creator energy. That spark of life flows inside of you. So with this red energy, you're really rooted in the earthly plane here. But with all of these clouds in the background, you have a really quick-witted mind, really intellectually sparked and spurred forward. You're able to see through deceit very easily. And, sometimes people might think that you're even sneaky about the way you go about a thing, but you don't have to share your business with anyone. And, let people who want to be nosy have their own thoughts. We cannot control the thoughts that people have about us. It's none of our business what they think about us. What our business is what we think about us. You know what? There is with this family energy too. The thoughts that your family have about you, they'll be really important, right? And that's a part of it's almost, I feel like I'm seeing this braid being braided together. It's like a unity, right? And I'm getting a sense of you being a guiding light, a guiding member in this unit that you've created, whether or not it is in family, whether or not it's in society, if it's in a specific relationship or on a farm, that you're this alpha leader. And the thoughts of others, they're going to be really important to you. And it's really important for us to listen to what others have to say and weigh that out. You will be a good judge of what's going on. And I get the feeling that these decisions that you make, sometimes they become difficult because it really is important for you to look out for the greater good of those that you're in charge of, or that you care for, or that you love in this community of yours. So there is a balance to be had within that, though. You still must remain true to yourself. You are still a sovereign being, and there is a balance for the path that you will pick that will be the best for you and the best for all of those around you, right? And we're also hoping that the ones that are around us, they want to see us thrive and grow and be our best version. And this is what's being called to the forefront right now. You need to trust in your talents in these changing times. New talents that are coming forth, talents that you could have buried, things that have always called to you, that you've always had an inclination towards. Because this next animal guardian that's coming out here, trust your instincts. That's really the biggest message. Oh my gosh, a sacred deer in your arms. Right. I was just looking at the masculine versus the feminine energy. Like this fox gives me a masculine energy. It's also, I don't know if you can see in that card right there, like very faintly up at the third eye of that fox, there is a square. It almost looks like a kite. And then it's like squares that go smaller and smaller and smaller. And it's like paying attention to your instincts, your third eye, and that connection that you have to spirit, that connection that you have to knowledge. It's like really being pointed out with all this sky. So with this animal guardian as well, this sacred deer energy, you really do have everyone's best interest at hand. Don't forsake yourself. You're a big part of that equation, and your happiness is really important to the people that you love's happiness as well. Also, she's got all these butterfly wings. They're like earrings. It shows me that you have gone through so many different death and rebirths in your lifetime. Losing loved ones, new jobs, new endeavors, things that didn't work out, and picking up and trying again with these changing times. You've got this owl that's perched on top of your head here. It's again signifying this great sense of wisdom that you have. It is really innately inside of you. And then also we have these feathers that are covering. It's like you are being covered by a guardian angel energy everywhere you go. A panther talking right into your ear. A black panther. That intuitive nature is so strong with you. The Pisces 3, that makes a lot of sense, right? The emotions, being able to tap into yours and those around you, and to take care of them in a really sacred way, to be able to cradle it right in your arms that way. Also led by this sun moon energy. It really could be both behind there. The masculine and the feminine in balance. Both of these cards out first, they have an overall blue color, which talks about your throat chakra, what you speak into existence. I'm getting a sort of stoic nature about you, but I'm also feeling, I think that goes hand in hand possibly with a stoic nature, that when you do speak, people listen. It's very important. So we're making sure that the things that we're speaking into existence are in alignment with ourselves, that we're not focusing on negativity. That doesn't mean that we aren't aware of it and that we haven't processed it or taken the time to reflect upon it, but it's not the main focus. So this medicine guardian, be aware of what's going on with your health and how you're taking care of yourself on a holistic level. Western medicine is brilliant when it comes to emergencies and like top-notch surgeries. It's just brilliant. Even though there's so much more to learn about that, especially with like how sound heals. And I'm excited about the future of medicine in that realm. Maybe that's something that you're called to, understanding sound. We have these patterns of the flower of life up here, that hexagon energy. But this golden caduceus right here, your health, this cup, also your heart being, we've got more of that. Well, wait a second. This one's a pentagon. Juicy, 5 sides. You are used to change. You've probably been through a lot of health changes in your life with that 5 energy. A lot of health changes. You might love travel as well, which when we travel to new places, also be careful about what we're consuming and what we're getting into. But your heart energy is so strong. Let your heart space lead. So as I started to talk about Western medicine and how brilliant it is when it comes to emergency procedures, while that is the case, the best medicine that you could ever be a part of is preventative medicine. What are the daily practices that we keep? What are the habits that we keep when it comes to our health? Truly eating close to the land. I think it's so awesome how, like, when you get local honey, that you are likelier to heal yourself with the local honey, because all of the bees that are eating everything from your area, they're going to line up with what it is that your body needs. And it's also really fascinating that nature will grow the things that we need. It's just amazing how everything works in unison like this. Yeah, it's just so juicy. It's so cool. Like the years when there's lots of colds, there'll be like lots of plantain that grows out and just wild. They're weeds, but they're not. They're medicinal plants. So also there could be a sense of, I'm getting the CBD vibe with the overwhelming greens right here, and a higher knowledge locked into that as well. But this is also about healing information, that you really need to trust your instincts and allow what is flowing through you to have a space inside for you to hear, so that you can act and change and move and be with it, because you are an oracle. This important information that is coming with you, it's going to change your life. And when you lead by example, it's going to change others' lives. It'll be a whole new brand of the way of things. Maybe you'll be the one that understands what the next thing with sound healing is, or something along those lines. But this is also calling me to remind you that you need to take the time to have these sacred spaces for yourself. Have the time to pray and meditate. Create these routines in your life, because we make time for what is important. So in the background here, we have swirls, which is indicating that you're always in communication with spirit, even if you aren't aware of it. We have more of that red energy clothing, the top of her head. And so it's talking about how you are so rooted in this earthly realm, which makes you an excellent translator, because you're able to speak to people at a place where they are and relay this higher information that is coming through you. We have this snake wrapping around her arm, drawing attention to your kundalini. Yeah, there might be some major uploads, downloads coming your way. That's what it feels like. Also with that smoke, it's like permeating into you. And smoke also, it makes you think of spirit. It makes you think of that that air realm, which is, again, those fast thinking thoughts. You're really intelligent. Don't let it go to your head. Also, we have these coins around her neck here. I got this sense of deep heartache from our past, stemming from, situations that we can't understand, whether it be abusive situations, or, like if we lost a parent or a sibling, or whatever this hardship that you've come through. These are almost like badges of honor, even though you don't wish it on a single person. It has really honed you into this being who is so divinely connected to source. And it's not even like you asked for it. It was just like life shaped you. I suppose that's the way life is, right? Especially from this point of view. So look to the stars, look to your connection. Be really thankful and grateful for who you become, who you've become. You're a miraculous soul. Wow, this is brilliant. Wow, this is just brilliant. I got so much from those cards. That's great. So, what crystal would like to work with us to help us with these animal self-trust and healing vibrations as this oracle? Here it is. Selenite. Oh my goodness. Wonderful. So, clear the clutter. Nice. Clear the clutter. I got some selenite right here. If I could, it's right underneath, right there. Here we go. Here's a nice little selenite bar. So cool the way it catches the light. I say this every time this card gets pulled, but selenite is one of the few stones that you don't need to charge under the full moon or under the sunlight to clean it or cleanse it, that it cleanses itself. And they even have really cool selenite bowls where you can put other stones so that they can become clear too. So we'll read quickly from this book right here about what this has to say. RS Selenite, clear the clutter. All right. It's time for a refresh. When you feel your battery is running low or your light is starting to dim, all it takes is a quiet moment to hit the refresh button and turn your inner light up to its brightest potential. Use this reset as an opportunity to cleanse yourself from anything that's dimming your energy. This might mean spending a few minutes outside to feel the sun on your face, or sitting in silence and meditating for a few cycles of breath. Do what's needed to re-energize your spirit, feed your soul, and recharge your inner light. Core questions. Is your spirit feeling its brightest? What energies do you need to clear away? Your crystal action, affirm, saying, I fill myself back up with light. That feels dazzling. Today, visualize a column of white light radiating from your heart to the rest of your body. Ooh, yeah. You know, sometimes with that intellectual gift, we could become preoccupied with the negativity in life. This is calling you to focus on the light, though. Really focus on the light and bring it in. Man, selenite's not that expensive, and I recommend everybody have some. So you know what? I'm going to just very briefly read just the highlights, like shorter than normal. From the Book of Stones, Who They Are and What They Teach Us by Robert Simmons and Naisha Ossian. Selenite. Let's look in here. S 429. Okie dokie. So the key words: spiritual activation, communication with the higher self, spirit guides, and angels. Element wind. Man, yeah. That thinking space. Chakras, the third eye, the sixth, the crown, the seventh, and then the transpersonal and etheric, the 8th through the 14th above the head, the solar star. So, spiritually, selenite's energy clears etheric blockages and debris, allowing for a freer flow of energy through the higher chakras, particularly the etheric chakras that facilitate connection and communication with the higher self. Emotionally, selenite's calcium and sulfur base stimulates the emotional body and compels one to move forward with one's life. It aids in overcoming stagnation and prevents one from succumbing to the illusions of security and comfort. Physically, selenite clears or bridges blockages and densities in the energy field. Selenite wands can be used to direct high-frequency energy into the body, stimulating physical healing. Your affirmation for the stone is, I move into union with my higher self and my interior senses are awakened. Whoa, right? A lot of clearing of past drama and baggage that's taking up space inside. It's like cracks being filled and mended by love and light. That made me lightheaded. That was amazing. Dang. Wow, that could be some medicine for you as well. Be open to healing information. Wow, okay. Now, what super attractor message could we use today to help us forward on our path? Boom. When I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. Oh my gosh, too. It's like your head being wreathed in this black intuition and purple wisdom, and then sprinkling in those blue stars of communication in there. When I'm patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. That's awesome. We had another one. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. Oh my, the mountains we've climbed, we've traversed, rooting energy, physical energy being here, and then more of that blue energy. It's like the only way through it is down into the depths of it. You don't have to fear it. You know, when we hold space with those deep, dark emotions or the things that lie below the triggers, it's, you know, it's not a fun process, right? But it is truly the way through and out, the way to fill up with that light. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. Speak it out, even if it's only just to yourself or just to spirit or writing it down. It will bring you closer to love, and it will bring you closer to wholeness and joy and harmony. Also, maybe hug a tree, get outside and be a part of that nature element and help that heal you too, especially barefoot. All right. What angel number could help us on our path today? Wee, 222. Yeah. I got a lot of those this past week. Alignment. Connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, trust. Boom. Feels like a lot of that first energy that came out with those cards. How do you move forward toward your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest if it's piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. 222. We have another one too. 1331. Good fortune. I love it. Advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. You know what, too? I'm feeling like it could be, too, that possibly what it is that you have to speak and share into the world would help others heal. Wow, good fortune. I love that. Have faith in your skills and talents. Boom, right? Trust your instincts, man. As they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future, a piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. Wow, yeah, that equals 8 too. Major abundance coming your way. Good fortune. Woo, we'll take it. Alignment. Wonderful. All right, last messages of the day, messages of cosmic. What do we need to know for our best and highest good? Please and thank you for our best and highest good. Let's get a couple more. Boom, that works. 2 messages. Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. Whoa, yay, I've never seen this one. Blues and greens, pinks and purples. Wow, yeah, heart space expanding, wisdom expanding. Wow, it's like as above, so below. The one path. Wow, it's like a mirroring entity right here, too. Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. And then open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let the love flow in. The love and the light. Wow, we really are in alignment. Look at those stars and planets in the blackness of intuition. Ooh, open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let the love flow in. Boom. I hope that this message could help you on your path. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you. Thank you so much to my friends and my family, and to YouTube and StreamYard. Give this a thumbs up and a share if you feel compelled to do so. If this resonated with you, I appreciate that. And above all, thank you so much to the Grand Creator. And thank you so much to the spirit guides and guardian angels that are assisting me and you every moment of our life. So grateful. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah. Thank you so much. Take